welcome to another episode of a Wicked Parley. I am your host, Justin the Bear. No, I'm and my fellow co-host, Rose. It feels a while since I've done that introduction.
Yeah,
it has been a little bit, you know. I mean, it's my show. It's my show tonight. So, I mean, hey, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. So tonight's discussion is going to be actually one that regards to the show. I mean, hey, yeah, oh my God, raise your hands, say my cat people. Hi there, host. It's good to see you. Thank you for participating. So just so you guys know, if you guys haven't noticed this or not, if you say something in the comments, it now appears on screen. Look at that! Oh my God! Look at that! It's so cool.
Surprise!
It's so cool. It's so cool. All right.
You can see your own comments too.
I know, right? I mean, like, is that not self-indulging? You know what? Throw a zebra up there. I want to see a zebra. Make a zebra happen. I want a zebra. Yeah, that's right. Zebra. We made it happen. Anyways, so, I mean, apparently it takes some time.
Sometimes it's a little...
Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of a delay there, folks. Anyways, so...
But it's up there.
Yeah, so tonight's episode is going to be like a discussion about the things that we feel like are going right and wrong with the overall program. And this is your chance as the viewer to be able to interact with us and be able to tell us, hey, we fucking hate your content. This is what you need to do better about it. Or here's what
you need to do better, buddy.
Or here's what we really like about it, you know. But you know, honestly, I prefer like whatever you guys want. So please feel free to message us. You know, throw it in the comment section. It's going to appear on screen. So let's keep it clean, guys. And if you don't, well then, I mean, we're gonna have to do bad things. Maybe.
No, right? F everything.
Yeah, I know, right? Fuck everything. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah. So all right. So let's jump into the first technical section of this because there is we're not going to be cutting to a 2-minute segment area because I say fuck that because this episode's going to be short, goddammit. We're going to get to the goddamn point. And so, like I was saying before, Rose.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Well, one, I like the viewer interaction because I enjoy reading the comments that we get. So the more comments we get, usually the more funnier it is.
Yeah, I mean, I like comments. Comments make me laugh.
I like comments.
Yeah, host has been just a champion when it comes to comments. You know, always throwing up fun stuff. You know, the intro and outro music is louder than the rest of the video. That's weird. I don't know about that, but okay, we'll figure that out. I mean, who knows?
We can keep that in mind for the staff later.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the intro and outro music is louder than the rest of the video. Is it like a lot, like noticeable? like super,
like how
super
loud we talking? Like double the volume, triple the volume.
Blow your ears
like,
drums out, make you
need
bleed.
a headphone warning.
You know, cry on the floor, wiggling around. You know.
Yeah. Also, I do like hearing the different topics and information because I am typically busy enough to where I can't just go out and search up some random thing. So being able to listen to all the different topics is something that I like personally.
Okay. All right. Cool. Very cool. I wonder how much that's shared with other people, you know? Like
I don't know.
I wonder if like people are like, you know what, I really like the random stuff that we get talked about, or like do other people like, I want you to get to the fucking point. You know? like is it that bad? Like is it
like I guess I could understand that, like, you know, going into the tangents versus getting to the thick of it really.
Yeah. And how many people sorry, finish your thing. Finish your thought.
No, but I do like the different topics.
Yeah. I gotta say, yeah, I there's a big thing I wonder about. I wondered, you know, is it people want more information? Like, is there something that you guys like, hey, absolutely, I must watch this and I want all the information, every single bit.
I want to live it.
And then they're like, they want it now. You know, is that the case? Audio normalization is a common problem. It's like 1.115/1.3 louder. Intro is fine, but the outro plays suddenly. Yeah, okay, all right, thank you, host. We will definitely take that into strong, like, actually, make a copy of that. And anytime someone posts something, I'm like, hey, I really like that, or that's important, and we need to get to that, we're going to make a note of it, and we're going to make an active change moving forward. Because to me, the main thing that I want to, like, kind of, like, get down to is that starting next year, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of new, like, program design, where it's going to be much shorter, like 10-minute segments. And I want to make sure that the live stream is good to go, so that way we can just kind of like put it on rails and have it more or less like I look up the information, we pull up the information and have a discussion about it, and basically for all you guys at home, same thing. But I also want to make sure that it gives us the time to be able to do the necessary stuff for the other content. So that's part of the reason why I want to have this discussion with everybody, is just because I feel like so many things kind of can go wrong, and I feel like you guys can watch it, so you know that I think that plays a big role.
Yeah.
I also really want to
appreciate any and all constructive feedback.
Yes, and I also really want to know what kind of content you guys find most interesting. You know, I can cover all sorts of ranges of things. I'm very interested in, obviously, in certain aspects of science. Clearly, psychology is a big thing for me. But I'm able to talk about other things too. I just kind of want to know what you guys would like to see, you know, get as a main topic of discussion, and also, you know, what you guys think about the content we currently got. So yeah, really just kind of hammering that home, you know. But yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can continue to create chaos, it's fine. Yeah.
All the chaos.
Yeah, throw as many monkey wrenches as you'd like, you know, it's fine. Yeah, just don't throw shit, okay? All right, monkey wrench, fine. Shit, no. Yeah, honestly, like to me personally, when it comes to the overall program, there's lots of things about it that I like. So like, one of the things that I particularly like is, of course, like the interaction, as you kind of indicated. I think that's great. And host, so the tangents are great, especially if I caused it. Ah, interesting. Okay, I mean, sure.
Your little chaos gremlin.
Yeah, I mean, tell you what, I mean, you do that more often, maybe I'll respond to it a lot more often. I mean, I don't know, bring in people. Let's have a conversation.
Bring in the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
we want a tiny mob.
Yeah, exactly. I want a tiny mob. I don't want to burn down a village, but I want to flip a car. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like that's the kind of like crowd I kind of looking for. You know, I want car flip, not burn village. Okay.
I want to flip more than just a table.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing, and if you want to burn a village, I'm okay with that, as long as, you know, like, no one gets caught, right? Anyway, so, yeah, other things that I really like also are the fact that, dear Lord, yeah, no, 100%. And see, I'm responding, I was responding to like a delay, I think.
Yeah, it is a delay.
Yeah, the mob. Yeah, I said mob, 100%. Other things that I really like are the fact that I can get a chance to really kind of sink my teeth into a topic. One of the things that I've been scared of when it comes to the smaller episodes that have been planned and kind of prepped and stuff like that is that they don't really have an opportunity to have an actual discussion. It's more like a quick snippet of facts, a joke here or two, and that's kind of it. And to me, that might be very good for people who like to digest content really fast. But for me, I really like to get into the thick of it, and that's one thing that I feel like the live stream allows us to do. Mm-hmm. And it's important.
Fair.
Yeah, it's
like,
important.
Some people can get a lot said in like 10 minutes, you know, you see on the speeches and stuff. But if you really want in-depth, you need more time.
Yeah, and also here's the thing. I ramble a little bit. I have a bit of a stutter sometimes. And, yeah. 10 minutes might be sounding something like and going into that, I stuttered not intentionally, like, so like there's the accidental stutter right there. So, but yeah, the other things that I really like as well have a lot to do with the fact that I get a chance to, like, you know, play some games and show you guys some game footage. I always enjoy that. This is in fact Halo Infinite. Shout out to my friend Sean. He's kind of.
It looks good.
He got me hooked on the thing, honestly.
It looks good, to be honest.
Yeah, it was like my brother.
I die 100 times in like 10 minutes, but you know what? That's fine.
Oh, so do I. I mean, I'm appearing and then being killed by something new. A large stick is being shoved somewhere up my ass, my front ass, or or I'm getting chopped into several bits, or like impaled into something. So yeah, it's like nah. Yeah, it's not good. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, yeah, there's lots of things that I really enjoy. But
speaking of games, what's been your favorite game to like play for the show so far?
Favorite game to play for the show so far.
Mm-hmm. Like, we've played Wicked Parley, we've played Genshin Impact, we've played Destiny, Halo.
I don't know. Halo, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I have a favorite. I definitely think Pico Park was pretty fucking hilarious. Oh shit! Oh, there he goes. Yeah.
We
No
have
problem, buddy.
someone we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah. There's a shout out, buddy.
Hello.
I definitely, I don't know. I'm gonna say like I don't have a favorite. I think that'd be too messed up. But I mean, I will say this though: if we ever see Symphony of the Night, that'll be my favorite right out the gate.
Hey. Ooh. I think my favorite game that we've played so far, to be honest, also Pico Park, because that was chaotic.
Yeah, it was chaos. I mean, like we got into a screaming match, like not like at each other, but like, oh my god, do this now, quickly, and it was pretty hilarious.
I'm pretty sure if I didn't shut myself up, I was gonna wake up somebody in this household.
Yeah, I mean, I wish that there was like audio sometimes, because sometimes the things that happen are just hilarious, and other times I'm thankful there's not, because I'm swearing like a sailor.
I mean, they've heard you swear before, so.
No, they've heard me plan swear. Like, there's a difference. I get filthy.
But what are some other things you like about the show so
And
far?
I think I like the fact that like I get a chance to kind of delve deep into diverse set of topics while also being able to reach out and talk about them in a simple way. I think one of the biggest problems and disconnect with just information in general is that there's this like almost like a gatekeeping thing that happens in academic circles, where you kind of have like one group of people who are in like let's say like a college setting and they get exposed to all this great information, and then because it has so much jargon, which is just basically like scientific terms and things for very specific like examples of things in a given field, it makes it so complex that it's very difficult to talk about. And so like being able to talk about something that's complex but also breaking it down and bringing it to a more like simple language so that way more people can discuss it, I actually really enjoy that element.
Fair. Ouch.
And I get a high five for like not even stuttering through that because I totally could have. Yeah. Oh god.
I have no idea if they're actually gonna hear that.
Oh no, they really heard that 100%. I don't see how they could. Anyways.
All right.
So,
is there anything else that you like about the show?
Every one of our viewers. Every one of our viewers are amazing. I love you guys all.
We
You guys are
appreciate
great.
all the support, and thank you for coming to this one.
Yeah, I know.
Especially right before the holiday. Like, hello.
I know. It's like you guys are probably in your kitchens, making food.
Either kitchens or on
some
the drive back.
delicious pumpkin cheesecake that I will definitely be enjoying in the future.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is something you dislike about the show? Oh.
Okay, hold on a second. How many articles do you read for any given topic? Oh, that's a good question. It depends entirely on the topic, but I will say that I usually spend about a week researching a topic beforehand, and I like to read a combination of articles, books, and I like to look up interviews with individuals that talk about the actual subject. So I like to kind of break it up and diversify it, because typically speaking, if you only look at only one or two articles or only one type of genre, you don't get enough diversity in the subject, and so you get kind of like a slanted view, and it makes for poor representation of the talking points, which
You need
to
to
me,
fast check stuff too.
yeah, and you also got to fact check things too, because if you don't like one of the big things is you want to make sure the article isn't basically fake news. We'll call it, quote air quotes, and you got to make sure that all the links are there. You got to make sure that this was actually from an academic source, because if it isn't from an academic source, then I'm not interested in the information it provides, unless there's no other way. And certain things, like if I were talking about a celebrity, or maybe I'm talking about a dating statistic, I have to use less credible resources like eHarmony or Tinder's their overall websites, and just kind of seeing what the stats that they present, because there's no other real metric to pull from. But most of the time it's academic, and I would say if I'm looking at articles, it's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of between 12 to 15. And each of the articles has to be a bare minimum of
There.
I know, right?
Sorry.
About 10 to 15 pages, somewhere in that range. It's got to have some breadth, to it.
Yeah. We can see where the word comes from. It's just we only have the time to really read through one or two, but
Yeah.
Justin goes through way more in preparation
Yeah,
for the show.
she knows because she's seen the links.
I have seen the links to make sure
Yeah, no.
if we credit one, we can put it in.
Yeah, it's like a often like I would like to think of it like a rabbit hole. Like I used to do this kind of stuff for fun before ever doing the channel, where I just go in and be like, oh, that seems like a fun article. Oh, there's a link here. Oh, where's this go? Oh, ooh, what's this about? Oh, it's continuing. Oh, cool, it's different. Oh, and it's like just kept on doing that for hours. So, like, it's something I'm familiar with.
I'm curious as to if anybody would be interested in read-throughs of the articles, like out loud, because I know not everybody's okay with, you know, straight up reading them by themselves, but listening to them might be okay. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be fun. I mean, we tried that on Patreon.
We've tried that. We
did one, and I don't think anyone ever joined Patreon, so I don't think
it's been put up, no.
No, okay. Yeah,
the staff is hesitant to put stuff on there with nobody on it yet.
Yeah, it's kind of like, if there's no one there, there's no point in putting up stuff. So, like, I guess some people are, like, probably waiting for content before they jump onto Patreon. So it's kind of like, I would guess that. Also,
Maybe.
Patreon is a paid thing, so it's like people are like, I don't want to pay $1. Fuck that guy.
Don't get me started on
anyways,
stuff right now.
Yeah, but like...
That's not the point of the show today.
It's not. But it could be.
It
could be, right?
But yeah, it's like if you or if anyone in the audience, or if you know anybody who would be interested in hearing articles be read out loud, hit us up.
Yeah, or if you'd like to see us post articles like in the description of where our talking points are kind of based in to some extent, like where we really looked at it, that's probably totally like the thing.
Wow.
Oh God.
Oh dear. Patreon only content. Full article read through ASMR. 10 hours long rainy day sleeping aid.
I could do that. I mean, I could talk. Here's how I do it too. And so the man began to study the intense and long settings that were found in this journal. If I talk like that the whole time, I can totally do it. I mean, 100%. I'd put someone to sleep. Like, there's already people in the audience out right now. No, wake up, Rose, wake up.
Is I'm awake.
Okay, yeah, no, it's I mean, totally could do it. Okay, all right. So, you know,
that might be a fun idea.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you want to, do you want to put it on the list? Okay, we'll put it on the list. Hey, look at the suggestion. There you go. We got a suggestion. You will see it in the future, maybe. 10 hours is a long time to record something down.
10 hours
is 1,000%.
To be honest,
it's like 70 gigs.
Actually, audio files aren't as big as video files, so it might not be that bad.
10 hours?
I'm just saying. Audio files are significantly smaller than video files.
Yeah, maybe. Just a little bit, right? Okay, all right. So we were talking about dislikes.
Yes, we were.
Before this. So let's get back to that, because I don't want to stay. I want to keep it to the speed of the episode. You know what I'm saying? You sound like a tired philosophy professor. Thank you, host. That was what I was going for.
But yes, we actually didn't get into any of the dislikes because of the question we got from the host.
Yeah.
But that's a decent question, so I can't find it in myself to mine.
Yeah, I can't either. Thank you, host. So your dislikes. What do you not like?
For me, I think I could do with a layout change, to be quite honest.
Okay. When we say layout change, let's be a little specific.
Like the overlay, I think the overlay could do an upgrade. I think.
Okay, do people like the current look, or do people like, nah, I'm tired of looking at that fucking bear?
It's not even the picture, but maybe like the layout of information and the spacing and whatnot.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
I've definitely heard from a couple people saying that like the scrolling text is a bit distracting.
I can see it because it's like. Obviously, the two of us, when we're hosting the show, we're looking at other things and not the.
Yeah, we're not even actually looking at the
screen. Somebody who's
so.
not looking at something else might be, a little distracted.
Yeah.
Especially when there's other stuff on screen, like the gameplay footage.
Yeah, exactly. Like me, I will 100%. Like I will have relived the game experience by going, oh shit, duck, fuck. Oh shit, I'm not supposed to read that. Oh, excuse me. And the viewer interaction today.
And the viewer.
It's like, oops.
That's like one thing I think could potentially be improved upon.
Okay, yeah, all right. That seems fair. I mean, like, you're definitely saying it much politer than I would. Like, when we get to my dislikes, all will be vicious.
I think another thing would probably be the distribution of information. Like, doing mostly discussion on live stream, as you mentioned before, getting in depth with maybe little fact videos to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Ah, yes.
I remember that was a suggestion a long time
It was a suggestion a long time ago. And here's the thing with that. I'm down. But, like, do you know how much work? Like, okay, let's just put it this way.
I can imagine, yes.
How many hours did you take to edit the current, just today? Not ignore everything else. How many hours did you spend today on editing 13 minutes of footage?
Just today, huh?
Just today.
By myself, 6+ hours.
Yeah, see, okay, 6+ hours. So if we want a little factoid video, we're looking at 3, 4, maybe 5 hours for like a few minutes to be able to bring things. So this is why we don't see that all the time. Now, here's the thing. If that's something that people are 100% like, I need this in my life, this needs to happen, then here's what happens. We'll do it when you bring 4 subscribers that actually participate. When I see 8, 9, 10 people actively participating in the chat on the daily episodes, it will motivate me to shoot that and to do that proper. So when I say not proper, but I mean like the specifics of that. But like it's a very time-consuming thing, and honestly, like if we're not reaching those people, we're not reaching the point where we need to have that conversation. To me, I feel like our time is better used elsewhere than on something like that. But yeah, no, totally 100%. And I'm not going to be like, let me shoot down every one of your dislikes. I mean, just let's do that now. Let's put, no.
It's like you're starting nonsense.
I know, right? I'm not going to do
Shut
that.
Nonsense, Rose.
No, not Rose. You're good. Okay, so host says the current layout is an improvement from the last 2. There's void space, top left. The scrolling text doesn't add too much to the video. What do you want the video to focus on? Just in space or a game? Okay, first of all, you want it to focus on the game. You don't want it to focus on my face. Okay, let's be real here, okay? I look like a goddamn bear. All right? Like, I even when it's not a bear picture, I look like a fucking bear, all right? So, I mean, we don't want bear, all right? We don't want that. What you want is, like, silly shit blowing up, all right? Like, that's what we want, right? Silly shit blowing up. That's what it is. Okay. Anyways, sorry. Not a personal attack on you, host.
No, you're good.
You're good.
You're good.
Man, I'm just like firing like from the hip right now. Jesus. Like, All right, so.
So that was one of my dislikes. What about you?
Oh, are we just taking turns on dislikes here? Because I got.
Sure, why not?
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta give me a stopgap here, because we'll just stay in the negative zone.
One dislike. One dislike. If you had to choose the worst one.
I hate the fact that I absolutely botch very important subjects all the fucking time. Like, all right, here's the thing. Everyone needs to understand this. When we plan out an episode, I have like this eloquent speaker, all right? I have this like great idea, and it sounds so good, and it convinces all of the staff that this is the topic we need to get to. And then it goes time to shoot the actual episode, and I forget fucking everything. Like, I just forget everything, and it goes not as great as I had in my mind. And I first started thinking, okay, maybe the reason why it goes so bad is because I have like all this pressure and I want to just do a good job. But turns out I just fucking suck sometimes. Like,
he's not lying about doing a good job during the team meetings and explaining the idea.
Okay, yeah, see, like, vote of confidence right there. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Hey.
Is it real?
It's real.
It's real? Okay, so she says it's real. Okay. But yeah, so I'd say that's the thing I probably dislike the most. I honestly, like, there are so many other things that I could say that I dislike, but most of them stem from my inadequacies and my need to improve as a content creator. So, and I am actively doing that.
You could ever be.
I mean, I just want to be the very best host.
No,
yeah,
I'm not getting
that was a pun. Just record the team meetings. No.
You do not want to record the team.
You don't want to hear that. Yeah, you don't want to hear that. What you want to hear, you don't want to hear me going, so this is how we're going to go ahead and talk about this particular subject today. All right? Here's what's going on. All right?
5 minutes later, what'd you just say?
5 minutes later, it's more like I have to explain all the things. And that's how I know like what the language I should use for the subject is like if I have to explain what all these things actually mean and I have to pull up references and videos and other things, then I'm like, okay, it's time to dumb down the language a little bit here. And it's time to leave out like huge, vast portions of information so that way just the content can be discussed instead of like the long-winded old man beard stroking explanation.
Yeah. If this is the live stream version of it, the discussion version of it, sometimes the team meetings will get into lectures.
They really do, and they last for hours. Like,
They do.
I mean, I'm practicing my lecture-based skill as a soon-to-be a professor.
So yeah, record the team meetings. For
don't
your
want
sake
that.
and everybody else's sake, no.
Yeah. Not to mention, you just hear me talking about things like in like extraordinary depth. And it would be boring because you want to hear Rose's voice too, not me going science, science, offensive word.
Offensive swear. You just said what?
Yeah, no, raise your hand to your mouth. How dare you? Oh my god. Anyways, but yeah,
No, clutch your pearls.
Oh, I know, right? Was there any more dislikes that you wanted to perhaps say?
For me, personally, I'm pretty chill, so
So no.
I don't, not off the top of my head, no. I'd have to think and go through a couple more. Offensive word.
Offensive
How dare
words.
you host?
Yeah, I know, right? Offensive words. Wow, I think there was a siren that went by.
Somebody's in trouble.
Yeah, no, that's actually they are in trouble, but it's not the police kind of trouble. It's
Yeah.
you might have a house burning
I
trouble.
think. Oh, okay. I think one of the things would probably be like the structure of video to make it easier for people to go back through the videos to watch certain clips, maybe?
Like specific segments.
Yeah, it's just like making the segments kind of easier to find, not only for viewers, but for those for the staff members who, make the chapter system.
I.e., she means
'Cause
her
when-
in this situation.
I've made a couple, yeah. But like with, tangents don't exactly help with that. So it's like, wait, where's the ending? Where's the beginning? Hold on.
Just all you do is just put in a little tangent inserting, imminent tangent approaching,
They have
tangent
been
approaching.
fun, though. I'm wondering if people actually find the chapter system useful so far.
Yeah, I would be curious to know that too. I mean, has anyone actually even used it, like, at
Not
all?
quite sure.
And here's the other thing
I
too.
know there was a point where I had to actually stop at the chapter system because I had no time to go back through.
Uh-huh.
So I was just like, I'm wondering if that's causing a difference in the amount of viewership. So I'd love to hear some feedback on that.
I seriously doubt it. I think it's my shitty content. Like, oh
Don't you
no.
mean it's like if it's gonna be shitty content? Don't you mean our shitty content?
I guess that's true, but I wouldn't like to label something shitty with that you work on because you do a good job. If anyone fails on this particular thing, it's definitely on my front. Anyways, so yeah. Okay. Okay, so better content. So okay. You got any questions for me? For me, for the audience, or just in general?
I guess one thing would be what games would be fun to watch on the show. Like, they don't always... We try to match things as close to the topic as possible, but if there's something we can't, match, what gameplay would be interesting to watch throughout the episode?
Default-wise, I usually pick like a first-person shooter just because it's fast-paced.
Dynamic.
Yeah, there's usually something going on. Or I'll pick like San Andreas, which is always, entertaining to see me just, do something silly. So
Murder, murder, murder.
yeah. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, the chapter system is a feature that's available. Are you okay? Is Rose dying over here?
No,
Yeah,
we're good.
Yeah,
We're good. Oh, it does scroll. Sweet.
Minecraft.
You want to watch Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Now,
Oh God.
can I ask a subset question for that?
Yeah, go
this
for
time?
it. Go for it.
If you're talking Minecraft, are you talking actual survival, or are you talking building, or are you talking multiplayer?
And then there was
Multiplayer would be a
silence.
little... multiplayer might be a bit harder because the need for a server. But like if it's creative building versus trying to survive, that's a different story.
I want to build the Enterprise.
You want to build the Enterprise? You want to build it? Now, are you talking creative mode or an actual survival mode?
I have no idea. I don't know. Well, what's more fun?
Creative mode might be. It just depends.
Like
on
creative mode might be easier, but
group strip mining. Oh my gosh! Don't get me started on my server mine strips. Okay.
Oh dear lord! Just walk through the thing, and now your stuff is my stuff.
I mean, actually, kind of, yeah.
I know. I'm very much aware.
But yeah, creative mode might be easier because you can just pull the items, but like survival mode's kind of challenging. It's kind of more of a, look at what I did in survival!
Yeah, okay. Alright, so definitely not going to do survival, at least at the beginning part. Unless you want to see me run around like a chicken with his head craft,
No crafting, only mining.
So you just want to watch me be struggling and be in pain and sad, and then like the channel ends with me just going into a dark corner.
I think host might actually just be talking in general, just like you don't make anything, you just mine.
Oh Jesus, no, that's so boring. No, I couldn't do it. No, that's so horrible. No, just walk around, just take it. No.
But yeah, okay. So Minecraft's one game. What's the game that you'd personally want to see on the show?
Me?
Yeah. I can come up with one already.
Okay, I'm not gonna use the cheating one. I would say like doing something funny, like a group party game, like a Mario Party or something, maybe, or like Mario Golf, something like that.
Oh lord, Mario Golf, Mario Party, Mario Kart.
Yeah, something that like is very intensive and just ain't that what the month's challenges are for? Pain? Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what they're for, host. They're torturous, evil. Bastard challenges. Like, I hate it. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. That's what I dislike the most.
God,
that's my biggest dislike.
Gosh, you just reminded me of what is happening after this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord Almighty.
A new challenge.
Yeah. Right on the 1st of the month.
That's horrible. It's just horrible.
All right. Do you have any questions for me, for the audience, for improving the show?
Yeah, I have a question for you and for the audience at the same time.
Sure.
All right. What is the most offensive episode we've had so far?
Most offensive episode.
Yeah, one that like to you like I fucking hate this. I wish I wasn't here for that. Or for the audience, I want my time back.
I want my time back. Well, let me take a look real quick.
Oh dear lord, she's gonna go look through this. This is how you know it's bad.
I'm gonna go look through this.
She doesn't remember.
Hold on.
She doesn't remember. That's what's going on here. She doesn't know.
Dude, I barely remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
See, she admits it. You can automatically discount whatever she says. Feminism. Wow. I'm gonna let you know now, host. There's a sequel in the down the pipeline. Just a heads up, and there's a 2-parter. So
if I had to go for the,
but it's gonna be good though, actually.
Yeah. That's
so much better. It's so much better than the previous one. It's also pre-recorded, so hey. And it's a shorter episode.
Yeah, if I had to go for like just technical mistakes, that one would be my least favorite. Yeah. The sheer headphone warning. The sheer headphone warning on that episode.
You know the funny part about that was that I was so ready for that fucking discussion and like no one could hear me.
and then when they went to hear you, they had to they got their ears blasted by us.
Yeah, I feel bad for that. Like there was one of my friends who plays Destiny also watched the show and it was all like, I hurt my ears so bad. I was like, oh no.
I think other than the technical difficulty one, the one that I didn't really like too well, based on how it was implemented, was the delayed gratification episode. That one was just pretty bad. The experiment was fun, but the implementation and the discussion about it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I definitely, I'm gonna agree with you on that. That was not a strong episode. That was very weak, very weak. But I look forward to, going through some of these topics again and being able to actually, sink my teeth into them. That's gonna be something that's cool. But Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna like let you guys know that we're on 5 minutes is when the episode is going to end. We're gonna end this at 9:40. So you got 5 minutes to get in any questions you guys want now. All
Go,
right.
go, go,
Yeah. Seriously,
go,
just go for it. I'm gonna ask you this. What do you think? What's the next step for the show? You think?
Mm, besides potentially a new format for things,
Yeah.
including, I wonder. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Oh, oops.
What?
Let's just say the thumbnail's a little weird for tonight's live stream.
What do you mean?
It's using the wrong thumbnail.
What's thumbnails using?
It's using last week's thumbnail.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Oops.
Oops, there was technical difficulties. That's funny. Why aren't people watching the current episode?
Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. Just had to change it right quick. But
Wow,
I'm wondering, it's
look
just
at
like, do we use a script, talking points and breaks?
Alright, so I'll tell you the truth. I'm tell the truth on this. Alright, so
Sure.
the truth is that it's about 50-50. So like some of the responses are scripted because
Earlier on, like way earlier on, yeah.
yeah.
You saw the Simpsons in the thumbnail and thought it was normal.
Totally
My
was.
bad.
Yeah, totally 100%.
My bad.
But
That is my apologies,
Yeah,
good sir.
but the true point is right now is that a lot of times it's more like bullet points, and then we kind of like have some scripted responses to some of the bullet points, specifically if we get sidetracked, because you know how much I love to go on a tangent. So that's kind of like one of the things that happens in the show. If you guys think that a scripted program is better than a non-scripted 100% thing, then let me know. But more often than not, we're usually like currently going off of like a bullet point that has, you know, the general gist of what we're trying to get it across. So that also might explain the reason why sometimes it comes off like super good, like in the planning step, but then like the actual implementation of it is just like not great because like I'm like half dead from like class or like something, and
I don't know if anyone's scripted an hour-long episode, you know?
oh no, they totally do, 100%. Oh yeah, that's definitely happened. News broadcasts are an hour long.
Yeah, news broadcasts, but they usually have like, you know, how many people in their team?
We're not going to discuss that. We're not going to say you're right. You're right.
Especially since, you know, your reading speed out loud is much different than your reading speed in like in your head.
For some.
If you want to make it understandable, yeah.
I'm not even going to go there. We're not going to waste time. I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to waste time. All right.
But yeah, I'm wondering, it's just like, does anybody think maybe the thumbnails need work or even the titles of the episodes?
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
All those things potentially could be, you know, fixed, edited. Bullet points, a lot of room for tangents. Points can be skipped if timing becomes an issue. Prioritize the 1/4 that are important. Okay. I mean, hey, you know what? I'll take that under consideration. Definitely an important element. Surprisingly.
We've got so many comments on the screen from Just Host.
Do we really?
Yeah,
Is there no one else watching?
I mean, there are other people watching.
Are you actually there, people? Or are you just bots?
They're the ninja watchers.
The ninja watchers.
The little ninja watchers.
Yeah, we're working on a ninja watcher like little thing where a little ninja's gonna flip across the screen. So
Working on it.
yeah, that's a project. You know, I'm just gonna say.
What's that?
I just want to say, like, we'll start to wrap this episode up just a little bit, all right? So first thing I want to say is that I want to say thank you for, you know, you guys who are watching, and I thank you guys for who, you know, actually said something, you know? Thank you, Jacket, you are alive. Host, you're a fantastic person, and I much appreciate your participation in all the episodes and your continued devotion to watching the content. It's people like you that make me, like, you know, want to do more stuff, so I sincerely hope that in the future you guys, you know, find other reasons to watch the show, and hopefully you find new people to do that. I think that the main thing I wanted to say has been said. I don't really want to go down too many other things. I do want to share a couple plans with you guys. I want you guys to know that the specials are going to come out on the normal days during the holiday period. So, there'll be a Christmas Eve, Christmas special, and a Thanksgiving special, and a New Year's Eve special. If you like the specials, if this is something you actually do want to see, you need to tell us that that's something you want us to see, because it takes a lot of work to do those, and it takes time to develop them. And if you guys want to see more, then make sure you watch the episodes, you comment, you email, you let us know.
Bring your friends.
And tell your friends about it, because honestly, I'm gonna be 1,000%. The one that's going out next Saturday is This Saturday is hilarious. It's short as hell too. It's very tiny. We're talking 10 minutes. If you get spare 10 minutes.
15 maximum.
Yeah, 15 maximum. More closer to 10 though, 1,000%.
Yeah, it's closer to 10 now.
And it is so funny. You're going to be crying. I promise you.
Crying.
I promise you. There's going to be at least 2 moments of extreme cringe and 2 moments of just dying laughing. So hopefully, you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm good. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Rose?
Thank you all for joining us through such a interesting time this past half year.
Yeah. Really.
Oh, these episodes have been fun. Can't wait to continue.
Yeah, I look forward to more episodes in the future. All right, this has been fun. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Good night, everybody.